And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment 5v3 at Threadwheel's Halls. It's actually been a while since we've been here, so it's great to be back. Today's replay comes from Mac in the Wild. Now, of course, before we get started, if you'd like to submit to other Reforged replays or other Total War replays in general, links are displayed on your screen where you can contact me via Discord or email, and also in the description below. There's also a PayPal option, subscribe, start Patreon, or stream as donation link. If you'd like to support my work, it does help the channel grow faster. But if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below, as it is just as valuable. And with that, let's get in with the replay. So, we'll start with Mac's army first, who's commanding Rohan. We've got some Westmark Marshals. We've got some Eastmark Spearmen, a Javelin unit first and foremost, then turns into a light tier Spearman unit, pretty much. We've got some Westmark Marshals. We've got some Riddermark Axemen. I think one unit there. We've got some Riddermark Spearmen. Some Westmark Infantry. Westmark Spearmen, 2 more units there. Oh no. He's just done a 1-2-1-2, I think. Westmark Spearmen, Westmark Infantry, and then Spearmen again, or something like that. Got myself confused there. We've got some Helm's Hammers. We've got some Riddermark Archers. Some Helmingus. Shieldbands of Rohan. 3 units of them. A great axe throwing unit. Always fear those chicks whenever I see them on the field. Another unit of Helmingus. And some Medusal Guard. So strong army there for Rohan. Funnily enough, no horses, but they could be hidden. We'll keep an eye out for them later. Alrighty, we come to his first ally, which is Cardleman, commanded by Y2K86. Well-known veteran. He's got some Minheri Sharpshooters, some Manitorum Gatekeepers. We got a Trebuchet, some Wardens of Tylan Gothard, a really good pike unit in Reforged. We got Hearthguard of Amonsul, decent archer unit. We got some Minheri Sharpshooters again, Tharbad Warhammers, Men-at-Arms, Dunedain Captains, pretty much the equivalent of Haven Guard, really. Maybe slightly lower than Haven Guard. We got some Minheri Archers here, 2 units on the ledge there. We got Minheri Men-at-Arms again, and Dunedain Captains, so he brought 2 of them there. That's that would have cost him a little bit to do that. We got some Minheri Sharpshooters again, Manitorum Gatekeepers again, so Y2K had a bit of money behind him, it would seem. And we come to the final defender, Gondor, commanded by Keller. We got some Wardens of the White Tower. We got Guards of Skiliath, 2 units. Citadel Guard, 2 units. Fountain Guard, 2 units. There's nothing Armor Guard here too, so a lot of 2x2s. We've got some Gondor Spearmen here, 2s. Raven Helms, 2s. My god, enough with the 2s. Gondor Infantry, Axeman Losnak, and he's gone all the way to the very end. Marksman of Kier Andros, well done, Keller. Oh, you let us down though with the Athenian Rangers, man. Disappointed. Well, he's upgraded his Gondor army to the max. All the upgrades that are available to him, he has used. And with that, I think we'll go to the first of the 5 attackers here. And our first one is Rune, commanded by Son of Gimli, who I think I have seen before, but not in a while, so good to see him again. We've got some Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen here. We've got 2 units of Lokanadrim. We've got some Eastron Crossbows, some Battle of Tribesmen. I think 2 units. We've got some Silent Rim there, 2, maybe even 3 actually. We got maybe 4 units of Lake Flag Rim. Yeah, maybe 4. We got some Eastron Guard here. I think that's 2, 3 units there. Maybe 2. We got some Eastron Warriors. I think 3 units there. Some Lake Camp Rim. And some Eastron Clansmen. This is your basic model. Cannon fodder pretty much at this level. And we'll keep an eye out for Shadow Guard and Shadow Bows. I didn't see any Camels chosen. I think do we have Dragon's Wrath crossbows? I'm not entirely sure. I didn't see them there before. We'll keep an eye out, of course, for all hidden units. Next we have Calm, commanded by Maggio, who I have seen before. We've got some Nomadic Marauders here. We've got some Nurad Footmen. Variag Warriors, couple units. Funnily enough, the Variag Warriors is one of the few infantry units that can deploy stakes that's not a skirmish unit. We got some more Variag Warriors. Some Nurad Halberds. 2 units there. So Nurad Storm Guard next. We got Nomadic Infantry, Variag Bowmen, there we go. This is like the mid-tier bow unit for Calm. We got some Brotherhood of the Spear, Brotherhood of the Sword, and Brotherhood of the Axe, so big heavy hitters there for Calm. And some Brotherhood of the Bow. That's the elite archer unit, of course, for Calm. On horseback, and I can't see too much more there, but we'll definitely see some else, or some more later, I should say. Next we have Harad, commanded by Warnima 25. Who I saw before recently, actually. We've got some Southron Pikemen here, 2 units. We've got some Demons of the Desert, the best Javelin unit in the game. I think they rival the witches. You can get more kills than the witches if used properly. We got some Sathron archers there, 2 units. We got some Harrier and Spearmen there. We've got Trollmen of Harad. This is the 1 unit, I think. Yep, we've got some Mulhide Warriors. That's your basic infantry unit. Mulhide Berserkers, more Mulhide Warriors. We've got 2 units of Mulhide Beast Hunters. That's a mid-tier Javelin unit there for Harad. Got some Dismounted Serpent Guard there, not armoured up. Some Dismounted Serpent Guard there, armoured up. And some Champions of Nafarat. We'll keep an eye out, of course, for Hashari Stalkers, maybe some Hashari Light Infantry, which actually throw daggers first before they transfer into a more like a light tier infantry unit, but are pretty good in combat. We've got some more Mulhide Berserkers down here, and some Mulhide Warriors. And we come to the realm of Angmar, coming by Ord or Malus. So Ord's got his Barrow-wights here, a couple of units. We got Witchram Scourge Raiders, 2 units, armoured up. We got the Witches of Angmar. I commented on this last time. Actually, every time I see it, I've always noticed this. People, out of all the units to upgrade their armor, people always tend to actually upgrade the Witchram Scourge Raiders if they're going to upgrade any unit first, or any unit at all. I don't know why people tend to do that, but they do. We got some Angmar Halberds here, 2 units. We got some Blackwatch Legion, armoured up. We got Guardians of Karandum, Witchram Pikemen there, armoured up. And we got some more Guardians and Hammer Guard there, armoured up. So Ord has gone for a pretty elite styled force here for Angmar. And he didn't bring any trolls either. This is the second time I think I've seen Angmar come to the battle with no trolls. A little bit odd. Maybe we're seeing a new trend here for Angmar. Next we have Isengard, committed by Jev and me. I have seen Jev before, he's seen me a few replays. Good to see you, Jev. You've got some Dynamite Clansmen here. We got some Uruk-hai Berserkers. We got a mixture here of Uruk-hai Berserkers, Uruk-hai Infantry, Uruk-hai Pikemen. Probably Nazgûl High. I definitely see some Uruk-hai Archers, maybe some Uruk-hai Raiders, I'm not sure. Definitely Trolls of the White Hand. He's got Champions of the White Hand here too. Unless they break through and any of the choke points, this cavalry is not going to be effective, as I always say. But we'll see how they go. But for now, that's all I can really spot there. So we'll get the siege started. Enjoy. But we will have to do a small cut, as there will be a small grace period as the defenders get themselves into position. We got Rohan and Gondor, Keller and Mac just got to spread their forces out. Unfortunately, I can't. They don't have the marker anymore on the software. They got rid of it, which is really annoying. I'd like to show you the choke points on the camera, but unfortunately, can't do that. But this will be choke point 2 as always. This one will be choke point 1, and this one will be choke point 3 over here. So we'll just get that out of the way. But for now, as the defenders get themselves in position, as the attackers get ready to, of course, attack, we'll break and come back soon. Alright guys, we're back, and Rohan did bring Cav after all. We got the Red Shield of Ekebrand here, and he also brought some First Marshal's Bodyguard, so that cavalry will be pivotal to take on the Champions of the White Hand later, if they do indeed clash. There would be a pretty even matchup there between those 2 units. So Brotherhood of the Bow, funnily enough, is not getting itself into a circle in front of the force and firing and returning fire here on the Red Shield. Instead, they're just hiding out against the light tier infantry as the arrows come in. Mac in the Wild choosing to just exhaust his ammunition and just get some easy kills. Oh, there you go. Brotherhood finally did fire. But they don't say that they're firing when they fire, I've noticed. Now, it won't be that easy for the Brotherhood of the Bow to get some kills here. They are running in circles for a reason. This formation does make it harder to hit them, of course. Brotherhood of the Bow expanding their field of fire, but not really helping them out. Not really helping themselves out too much, I should say. You've got some Barrow-wights here. I think the First Master should run into the Barrow-wights, take him out while he can. We've got some Eastern Warriors here. No crossbows here. So these guys are pretty open. They're at Footmen here. A prime target here to charge with his cavalry. So my obvious question, or my obvious thought here is, where is the First Marshal's Bodyguard? I mean, yeah, we've got the Brotherhood of the Bow nearby, but they're being harassed by the Red Shield of Ekebrand. So surely the First Marshals should be charged in here to get some easy kills. There's no spears, there's no pike units. It's wide open here for Mac to get some just to go in and attack. You know, be the first one to strike some real blood to the enemy. Or strike a real blow to the enemy. I'm just trying to find him right now. Oh, they're invisible to me. Red shield's still firing though. What's the red shield up to? They're firing point blank into the Nereid footmen. And Mac's gotta be careful here. He doesn't want to get caught between the Barrow Wights and the Nereid footmen. He doesn't want to get pinned. And that's why he's getting out of there. He's running out of room to maneuver. Okay, Barrow Wights and clans are moving up. I'm hearing horses. Yep, there's the first marshals. But Mac is not charging them up. That is weird. Very weird. But we've got Keller. These guys will ski out over at checkpoint 3. Nothing happened at checkpoint 2, but you know, defenders have it covered. And then some. I mean, here are the archers. What could they possibly be firing at? The main attack hasn't really begun just yet. Okay, most of them aren't firing. I think. No, only a couple of units there are firing at the moment. And that's got to be going straight into the son of Yilmi Eastbourne warriors. Look, firing up here on the embankments seems like a good idea, but I feel like this fence here gets in the way of their accuracy, and to a degree, some of them are forced to shoot upwards, which is never a good thing for any archer unit. Except if like they're the elders of the Elven King and Watchers of God of Wood. As I always say, those units that don't seem to ever miss. What do we have here? They're firing on the Nereid footmen. First Monster's bodyguard finally did charge in after all. Jevamir has to get his Dunley clansmen into the fight. He doesn't want to give the First Monsters any room to move, any space to charge. Now, what the First Monsters can do is just slam into the Eastbourne clansmen or Nereid footmen, try to break them, try and force them back, then charge into the rear of the Barrow Wights or clansmen here. Alright guys, a couple of things happening at this present time. We've got the Red Shield and the defending forces about to engage the Barrow Wights finally. The Barrow Wights got there in the end. We got Son Gimli's like Narim firing on the defending forces here on the hill. It's well been established that the archers on the ledge here can fire into the defending forces over here, so Keller has to withdraw. He can't hold here. His troops are needlessly getting killed. They are armoured up, and so they can stand up to this for a long time, but probably not a good idea. He should just pull back just to the top of this ledge here where those archers can't hit his forces, and then if he wants to, send them down again later. Now, who's shooting at him right now? We've got some Sathron archers here from Wainimra. These guys are down to 78, so somebody's shooting at them. Could be the men here at the archers on the walls. Don't know. No one's shooting them at the moment. Well, Kel's losing men needlessly here. Okay, first muscle's charged out again. This time in the centre. There's no room for them to charge out over here. As we saw before, the enemy has engaged their defending lines. Now it's too bad the attackers don't have a ballista. As I've sometimes seen before, the Isengard ballista can be stationed directly across the embankment there. And just fire in, take out pretty much all the defending forces here. As you can see, they're all lined up like ducks in a row. I've seen attackers employ that strategy in the past. This is what happens sometimes when the defenders can be too aggressive, but in this case the defenders can be as aggressive as they want, as we didn't really see too much, well, any artillery for the attackers they could see. We know the defenders have a trebuchet, but if the attackers do have artillery, they're not deploying it as of yet. And this is gonna be definitely gonna be a slow fight. Barrow Wights have a long lifespan. You're flipping down to 36. They've been hammered so far at this stage. We've got Barrow Wights here, pretty much a full unit. Tell you what, this is where the first marshal should really come in handy. But Max pulled them out and he's allocated them elsewhere. I mean, he's had success so far. I think he'd keep going. I mean, there's no reason to stop. Anyway, Keller has kept his troops in position. He hasn't pulled them back at all. In fact, Sun's just stopped firing on him. Probably should just keep going, damage and kill as many of those units as you can. Brotherhood of the Bow under fire. Don't know where he's going. No, they still have ammunition. Sniper Stalkers running around. How do you break the deadlock, you reckon? Put it in the comment section below. What's the fastest way you reckon it is to kill Barrow Wights? It's rare that I see a Barrow Wight go down. We just saw one go down then. That's what prompted me to say it. I hardly see Barrow Wights actually die in the combat. I know they died, but it takes a long time. Like all this time we've just seen, finally he does it! He does it! We got the first Master's Bodyguard here charging into the rear of the Barrow Wights. Good for him. Good for Mac. See, he just took out a chunk of them. And one upon departure. You can't obviously use witches on the Barrow Wights. The only faction that Barrow Wights belong to is Angler. Yeah, First Marshal's owning these guys. They broke the Dungeon Clansmen. This is very good. Alright, what's he going to do next? Looks like he's redeploying them. Is he coming back around? Oh no, he was chasing some Eastron Clansmen. He just broke them. So Mac's getting some good kills there. I think we've got some Brotherhood of the Bowfire coming in. But it looks like he's retreating them back inside again. We've got Tharbad Warhammers out here from 86. We've got a Sally out here from Y2K. This is going to be very bad or very good. But, you know, he needs backup from his allies if he's going to send these guys in. Brother of the Bow getting some good fire there. Only down to 24, so they've still got most of their units still alive. Urukai Archers from Jev firing in. Now, Mac's concern probably for his first Masters is the Brotherhood of the Bow. He won't be able to get into their ranks. They'll just run away. Now, because Kel's men and Mac's men are so bunched up here, Jev has a good opportunity to get a lot of kills here. And anything that the attackers can do to sort of damage and weaken the front line of the defense, like they have been doing at choke points 1 and 3 now, you know, go for it. It just helps their troops ascend in later. So what's the first Masters? Are they going to charge down and help out their troops or their allies? We've got some Praetorian Spearmen here trying to outflank the many of their men at arms. We've got some archer units shooting upwards there. Most appear to be firing pretty good. The accuracy is pretty good. Now I know these are really light tier, almost garbage tier units, but now Y2K is just trying to support his men at arms, keep them alive for as long as possible, trying to weaken the reinforcements, so his men here can kill them, drive them back. Yeah, he just fired a couple of volleys in there and now he stopped. That is the way you really should try to approach garbage tier units if you want to kill them quickly. We got Brotherhood of the Bow here firing in. I think they're firing on the first Master's bodyguard. Yep. Max trying to take out the second barrel white unit. The trebuchet firing in. Now Brotherhood of the Bow getting some friendly fire here, but also bloodying up the first marshals. And Max got to time his charges in a little bit better. That one was a bit disjointed and sloppy. This one wasn't too great either. Yeah, they didn't get their lances down that time. Alright. Many of the men at arms are broken when at a unit of 60. As you can see, they're falling fast, being wiped out. You can hear the archers though firing into the blob. They've got Eastbourne warriors trying to cut off the first Master's bodyguard. But yeah, doing their rangers there coming in. Jeez. Bold move there from Sun. Looks like he lost a few warriors though. That was a good charge there from the first marshals. Yeah, they took out almost half the unit. Anyway. Looks like Max has committed this unit to sort of cause them as much chaos as he can out here. Being shot at quite a bit. Down to 20, 19, 18. Ah, they're too fast for my camera. I've still got a couple of our barrow whites over here fighting away. First marshal's running down. What are they trying to kill now? That one didn't seem to be a good charge there. They had their blades out. They didn't get too many kills there. Ooh, okay, this could be very bad here. Angmar making a big mistake. Let's see if Mac capitalizes on it. I think he is. Yep. They had the lances out. Looks like they did a little bit of damage there. Hordes set up his hammers with no protection. First Marshal's running to try and get past the Black Watch Legion. We've got hidden bandits, we've got some Manitorum gatekeepers firing in. Richon Parkman have finally showed up. Yeah, see? Hammer Guard got really bloodied up there in that charge. He took some damage. Gee, that Cherry Shane missed both times. I'm getting a couple of kills there. Okay, Colour's really stacked the deck. He's trying to hold the attackers back, but he's really blooded himself out there. Fortunately, it looks like he got some archers over here firing in. What's here? Marksman of Candros destroyed Magio's archers. They're down to 33. Just thematic infantry, but still. They've been wiped out. Earthguard, Manitorum gatekeepers here not firing. Keller might be forced to shore up his right flank soon. We'll see. We've got Scourge Raiders here reloading. Getting some friendly fire there. Looks like Y2K has charged out a little bit too much. And it's given the Richon Scourge Raiders an angle on it. Anyway, we got Blackwatch Legion here. Let's see what they can do. Got Tharbad Warhammers at the front. Blackwatch Legion surging forward, doing what they do best. Supporting infantry close behind. We've got Thieves of Tharbad here. Y2K setting up his Duneline captains. Okay, it's 14 to 19 so far. Axel and Osnak here, trying to plug the gap. Alright, this probably would send the defenders into panic mode. But we got units here, they're not being sent into the fight at all. Gatekeepers are out of ammunition, these ones are. They're being sent up. Westmark Spearmen also being sent up now. Oh, we got witches. Getting some good kills there on the Axeman Osnak. Keller way too slow to get his troops there into the fight. There's the witches. They're down to how many? 10. I don't think they've lost any yet. You might have some archers there. Maybe some Riddermark archers, some Mountain and Gatekeepers could be firing in as well. What have we got here? Is that the bandits? I don't know. Yeah, bandits reloading. Yeah, they'll help drive back the enemy. Two and our captains here leading the charge, trying to drive the enemy back. We've got Richon Hammergut here moving up. It'd be hard for the witches to get on a shot like that. Most of the troops are in the way. But maybe he has to keep them there, otherwise they could be shot dead by the archers, I don't know. There's the witches right there, they're hiding. They're trying to fight, but they can't. Sorry, they're trying to fire, but they can't. They're very, very, as I always say, particular about their line of sight. Okay, Jeff and me has engaged the front lines, pretty much with heavy force. We've got Urquhart Pikes, Urquhart Infantry, maybe a couple units there. But the first line of defense is still here, still holding. Oh, that javelin fire is valuable there. Is that from another bandit unit? No, Eastmark Spearmen. Oh, Jed's managed to get some Urquhart archers there up the hill. Alright, they're pretty bloodied. But fortunately, I think, well, I was going to say fortunately for the attackers, I think the Eastmark Spearmen there are out of ammunition. But unfortunately for the attackers, he does have one more unit, I believe. They obviously have more ammunition than I thought. What have we got here? Urquhart archers firing in. Look, not in. Out of ammunition. 22 to 27. Now Eastmark's being sent into the fight. We've got a few troops here in reserves. We've got some sharpshooters, some Rudamar Axemen, Westmark Marshals, Athelian Rangers. They might have a shot. I think they would, where they are. But they also need that bod to be bigger before they fire in. We've got Helmingus here, but I don't know where they're shooting at. I guess we'll find out. Okay, they're shooting at some pneumatic marauders there. They're javelins themselves. Looks like they got the Eastmark Spearmen here dead to rights.
pray something changes in the course of
I don't know if they're trying to target them. You think they'd be able to hit them.
certain.
Right in front of them. Don't know if they're in guard mode though. I think they are in guard mode. There you go. Alright, I think maybe they're trying to target the guards with Skilliath. But, you know, to Maggio's credit, he got him going. Those are axes. We all know who they belong to. Shield maidens. We've got Bloke in the rim there mixing with Jev's archers. Jev and Sun need to communicate again, spread their archers out. They're just hurting themselves, bunching themselves out like that. And why is Sun even putting himself into loose formation? There's no one shooting at him right now.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Oh,
Without
I
him,
think,
his
yeah.
troops will lose their will to
That
fight.
was Angmar's general. Jev had his archers over there. Full unit, haven't been killed, haven't been shot at yet from the defenders at all. We have no troops here that can shoot back at him, so I don't know why Sun has put his forces into loose formation like that. Choosing loose formation is only beneficial if you think you're going to be shot at. I just don't see how that's possible. But, you know, I guess fortunately for Jeff here, it doesn't look like it's impacting his archers too much. Alright, it is 32 to 34. Defenders holding on by a slim margin here. Now, it looks like they're really starting to fight their way back here at choke point 2. Yep, they're driving the attackers back out. At choke point 1, however, they're really stacking the deck here. Even more than what we saw before. It almost looks like Kel's trying to sally out here. Now, this could be problems if Horde does have ammunition still. And we've got 74 there. Whoa! Oh, damn! That was not good at all. Was that... I think that was the... Was that the Carlin Trebuchet? Where is it? It's insane. Can't see it. You'd think I'd be able to see it. No, I can't see it. That's crazy. Damn, they got a lot of kills there. The defenders did not need that at all.
Changes in the course of battle, for defeat
Yeah,
seems
see?
almost
39 to
certain.
40 now. Alright, since just stacking up some reserves here, getting ready to send them in when needed. Have this team push through the first layer. We've got Helm's Hammers here. So Mac's committing some of his best here to hold that position. Just there we go. There's a trebuchet. Yeah, I think Y2K accidentally killed a lot of his own men and some of Kel's as well. Trebuchet is not an exact science, guys. Do not think it's 100% accurate when you use it. But Blue Lane Rangers here, I think, firing into the Bloke Flag Rim. We've got Javelins firing coming into. I think that's more Eastmark Spearmen there. Is that Snagger Archers there? Sorry, Snagger Skirmishers? Yep, it is, from Jev, firing on the Helm's Hammers.
It is coming for us.
Bandits, I think, still have ammunition. We're probably the Shadows. 44 to 44. So the defenders are being overwhelmed here. Helmshammer's running pretty low. Sharpshooter's out of ammunition. Eastmark Spearmen rocking up. Well, they got their javelins. Westmark Marshals coming in too to hold the line. What will the Eastmark Spearmen be firing at? A mixture of flag rim, infantry, shadows, and trolls of the white hand, it would seem. We've got Recon Pikes here glitching out. They're facing, I think, the wrong way and moving backwards. We see this all the time. When that happens, you just got to double click. You just got to double right click on your enemy to turn them around to get them fighting in the right direction. So it's the quick fix for that. Trolls of the white hand down to 9, I think. Under 50. Oh, Jev managed to use up all his ammunition. Good for Jev. Probably why the Helmshammers went down so quickly. Mac and the Wild reinforcing the line here with some Eastmark Spearmen.
Defeat seems almost certain.
So cynical.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Mingus. Yeah, that's a lot of good fire there. And they're breaking troops, which is what's important. More importantly, I think the defensive line here will hold. They will hold choke point 3. Or checkpoint 3. Whatever, I was going to say checkpoint. Okay, checkpoint 2. The attackers are not making any leeway whatsoever. In fact, it looks like they haven't even moved since we were last here. The defenders have moved up more men. We've got the Wardens here leading the charge. We've got Neurat Halberds though, they should be able to put up a better fight. But the high ground definitely works in the defender's favour. It's just a slight hill there, but doesn't look like the Moab Beast Hunters can really fire into them. It's just really helping out Y2K. Let's see how accurate this fire here is. They're trying to hit the sharpshooters. The sharpshooters here, I think they're aiming for Loke Flag Rim. Yep, and they're scoring a lot of hits. I think they could be out of range. But they wiped out a lot of, almost half that unit. I'm amazed Sun didn't warn Maggio about that. Let's see if the sharpshooters go after him. No, they don't. Maybe Y2K didn't see him. I don't know. The position's not too far from all the ruined corpses. You should be able to hit some. Brotherhood of the Spear moving up. Wardens and Manitoran Gatekeepers there. We also got some Westmark Spearmen in reserve, not too far behind. Alright, you're at Storm Guard over here. Just being kept in reserve, not being sent into the fight. That's crazy. And they're in loose formation too. Now, I'm wondering if or Nima is just pulling out his more beast hunters because they still have ammunition. And if so, we've got a unit of Citadel Guard here they could take out. Or even some Mantram Gatekeepers. Which are firing into the backs there of Magio's forces. Is it Magio's forces? I think it is. Yeah. We got beast hunters here loading up. Yeah, good for them. Hearthguard on the sword down to 15. Still have ammunition. I don't know. Keller's attention is elsewhere. He doesn't notice that more beast hunters are just destroying his forces here. Doesn't look like Light Decay notices either. And the Nerad Stormguard here, it's insane they're not being sent into battle. I mean, they could really help out their own team here. And cover the more beast hunters. Yeah, the Manta and Gatekeepers have got to be targeting their Stormguard, which they are. Good for them. If Mago's going to let him, well, if Mago's going to throw him away like that. Oh, okay. Light Decay just lost his general. No, Magio should not run away. Magio should charge into the Mandarin Gatekeeper, shooting him. Ah, yeah. It's a little bit late to send them into battle. We've already lost this one over here. Need more reinforcements. More beast hunters here still have ammunition. If they can fire in, they should. Just let the defenders come out just a little bit, you know, to here. At least that way they can put his more beast hunters here on the side, and maybe it's got a good target on them then. Man, he wants to coax Mac out a little bit more. But he also wants to let his more beast hunters fire in. He's got to pull them back now. Mac rightly charged him down. You know, take him out if you can. They are a big threat to the defending troops. And the Nerad Stormguard should be able to hold here for some time, despite even being shot at in the back by the Gatekeepers. But it looks like their attention is elsewhere.
Defeat seems almost certain.
62 to 65. The Grey Egg Bowman. Who are they firing at? It's a pretty accurate fire there. Straight into the Mount Roman Gatekeepers. YTK making similar mistakes to the attackers, leaving his forces exposed, allowing his enemy to just shoot his men. Wasting them needlessly. Either send your men in the fight or pull them back where they're safe. Just don't leave them in a spot that makes them so vulnerable to enemy fire. Makes no sense to leave them there like that. Not when you got Varric Bowman firing them. Alright, we're over halfway through this. Well, the spear looks like a second unit, fresh. Haven't fired their ammunition just yet. Brotherhood of the Sword in the mix. More javelin fire. Is that from the Snaga skirmishing unit? No, it's a Bathtub Tribesman. I'll just kick back here for a second. I'll check out the other checkpoint. Oh, sharpshooter's broke. Okay, they're not advancing. Off with his head. Alright, just over halfway through, and we're 66 to 68. Marshals moving in to engage the Brotherhood of the Sword. Or the Samurais of Middle Earth. Okay, Trials are getting good fire there. Down to 42. We've lost a few men there. This is just helping the attackers at this point. 67, 68. We've got the Nothing Honor Guard here being sent in. So, the Brotherhood of the Spear is still alive. They need to be sent in. The Brotherhood of the Shadow here could come in handy. They could fire on the Nothing Honor Guard here if they have a shot. We've got Dragon Draft Guildsmen. They could also be firing in too. I don't know if they've used up all the Witcher ammo. We got Eastern Crossbows there, being assaulted by the Shield Mains of Rohan. Like Siren also under heavy fire from them. Both units sustaining huge casualties. Eastern Crossbows have almost lost 60 men. Okay, they've lost 70 men. They've lost more than, I think, 80 men now. 90. What's there? Someone's throwing daggers, I can tell. No, that's Snugger Skirmisher fire, down to 8. Ah, First Marshals are back at it again. But, bad charge. Is that the Trebuchet again?
Defeat seems almost certain.
Brotherhood of the Spear still alive and well, just over here. And Brotherhood of the Axe is also here. Near Stormguard, for some reason, Maggio is not sending them into battle. They're just standing around there again. Should not be doing that. We've got his ally Maggio pushing. Actually, no, not his ally. This is Maggio. Maggio should be committing the Stormguard with his Brotherhood of the Axe. Combine those two, it's the best opportunity to break through here and do some damage without losing too many of his own men. Brotherhood of the Axe is a great unit, and they're right in their element here. Close quarter combat. This is what they favour. Nora and Stormguard would just help things along faster. So why Maggio's not being so aggressive, I don't know. We got Nimokni Honor Guard here from Keller, the second unit. Holding pretty strong here. Okay, crossbows though, firing on them.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
We got Wenima's forces slightly intersecting there, but not too bad. And we got Brotherhood of the Shadows firing in on them as well. He's bloody firing now. Why did Trebuchet move or something?
We're under attack.
Yeah, Kel's men, get him peppered here. Send him into the fight or don't. Just don't leave him there. They're getting slaughtered before our eyes. It's like Scottish. They're getting slaughtered before our eyes.
We're under attack.
Oh, this is not good. Just waiting to see how long it takes Kellen to notice his forces are being wiped out.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Now, this is the biggest weakness of all players that are fighting in multiple areas. It's easy to lose track of any unit if you're focused on one specific battle. And then the Nothing Honor Guard is a deadly unit to go after. So the attackers are basically getting a big gift here. And to Jeb's credit, he's seizing it. So well done to him. And when you know that, they broke through. Holy smokes. Maggio has broke through and is chasing the defenders all the way into the fortress of Thranduil, who ironically is on vacation.
Good tidings. The enemy
Ooh,
general lies
great
dead.
charge from the Red Shield of Ekabran, taking out Magier's general. Probably should have let the Storm Guard lead the way. Magier did not need that. Just under 20,000 frames to go. Mac and the Wire has a snap decision to make here. Keep the cavalry outside here or charge them into the fortress. You can't leave them here. Can you get him out of there? Okay, he's going to get him out. He's going to try and cause as much chaos as he can around here. This will make things a bit challenging for the attackers. They've got these guys to worry about until they kill them. We got Kel's Gondorian Spearman here, which is a bit odd that he left them here. We got Gondor Spearman here from Keller. I don't know what Keller's doing. We've got Varag Bowman over here, and some Timbers of the White Hand. So the attackers broke through on this side as well. They're going after the Trebuchet crew. Alright. Don't know how successful Y2K was with his Trebuchet. We did see him fire on occasion, but we also saw him get a lot of friendly fire there, which didn't need to be, but you know, that's just a big accident. Here we go. Now, where are the champions of the White Hand? They should be here. Chasing these guys down. First Marshals might be wiped out, I don't know. Anyway, while that's happening, let's go and see if Keller got any forces inside here. There we go. Oops. Alright, so we got Mac, we got Y2K. We got Keller. Keller does have men in here. Keller is still with us. I was afraid he might be AFK or something because he left the units out there, but he's not using them for anything. They're just sitting there. Yeah, they're still just sitting there. The attackers are ignoring them entirely, and that's to the detriment of themselves. I mean, if the attackers forget about these guys, it could cost them later. It would be very beneficial to the defenders if they just ignored them and left them alone. So, I don't know if Keller's just come up with that strategy just now because the attackers are ignoring him, or not. Magier not paying attention, losing a ton of the Nereid Storm Guard there, like 10 or 12 men there, that's not good. Had he turned around and braced for it, he wouldn't have lost any of them. And where are the champions of the White Hand? I'm surprised Jeb isn't targeting them to take these guys down. There's no units there on the hill coming their way. The champions are right here. That's nuts. There you go, going after Brotherhood of the Shadows. Didn't look like a good charge there before, but did get a few kills after all. Where is Jeb with those champions? It's amazing, he's not using them. His allies are under siege here from cavalry, but he's not using his cavalry to take him out. Son of Gimli should be covering Brotherhood of Shadows here, but again, it's like the attackers don't even see them. There we go, Son's learnt his lesson. He's getting him out of there. Hishari Stalkers here. From what? Mac should be targeting these guys here for sure. They're a full unit, they still have ammunition, they've just been invisible though. Okay. So I should really give those wargs a good kick in the butt. I really am confused as to why Jeb isn't trying to kill those red shields already. But hey, as long as Max allowed to cause chaos, he should do it. Oh, going after the Demons of the Desert. They lost about almost 10 men there. They were lucky, it could have been worse. Oh, they broke. I knew they were wavering. I didn't think they broke. Oh, who knows? Mac might get him back. We'll see. Alright guys, the final battle in the halls is underway, and it is amazing to me that Keller has over 100 troops out there that the attackers have just flat out ignored. They don't even know they exist. They're just standing around mulling, waiting for orders, really. It's a couple of Citadel Guard units, and what's left of Eastern and Northern Honor Guard over there. And some Gondor Spearmen. But the force out there tallies up to just over 100 men. And if he times it right, he can destroy the enemy's final wave before it really even starts. But the attackers here have committed some of their best troops to push through. We know the enemy's low on ammunition. They could be out of ammunition entirely at this point. We do have some shield mains on standby. I don't know if the Thieves of Tharbad has any ammunition yet. They could be firing into the backs of Light Camp Rim if they still had ammunition. I'm not sure. Judging from this pose, it would seem they still have ammunition. Well, we'll find out soon enough. So Brotherhood of the Spear combined with what's left of the Brotherhood of the Axe and the Nearad Storm Guard doing their best to sort of deal as much death to the enemy as they can. It's 74 to 78, so still pretty tight here at this stage. But if the attackers want to win here, they gotta stack the ranks. They gotta have some mass here, some muscle. The increased risk of that is also might encourage the defenders to fire in what little ammo they have left. But at the same time, if the attackers don't bring up more troops, then they'll be essentially cut down. The drip strategy just doesn't work. It always favours the opponent, guys. Anyway, this is enough troops. If they have ammunition, it's going to be coming in soon. Here we go. Ah, bloody camera. Yeah, I can see Son of Gimli getting as many troops to the front as he can. Ah, Wanema 25 coming in. And most of these are light tier troops, so this actually works out better for the attackers. They would act as a good meat shield there. You can see the attacking force slowly expanding out here. The defenders struggling here against the weight of the attackers.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
95 defenders standing pretty strong, 76 to 80. I really want Keller. If you do reach a stage and you do hear this question, can you please tell me what you were thinking about those men outside? If you knew they existed or you still had them at all? I'm just wondering why you left them out there like that. Given the attackers did ignore them, were you saving them for something towards the end or not at this point? The attackers here losing some muscle, losing strength in their force. The defenders are pushing them back and pushing them out. Recon Berserkers are here. That should definitely change things a little bit. It was funny, in the previous patch you could actually armor up the Berserkers, so you essentially have another 2 Nazgul High units. Only one would be called Nazgul High, the other one would be called Berserkers, Recon Berserkers. So they'd just be armored up and look exactly like them. We got Shadow Guard. Kamul Shadow Guard, my bad. I'm saying Brotherhood for some reason. I was thinking Brotherhood. But we've got Dismounted Serpent Guard here armored up along with Shadow Guard, which is AP. And we've got Recon Berserkers, as I said, leading the charge. This will definitely enhance the attack. As you can see, the attackers are cutting their way back through. They're gaining all the ground they just lost before. Okay, looks like some thieves firing in, just 1 or 2. Martin and Candros looks like they're out of ammunition. I can see some of them have their swords out in the distance there. 79 to 84. Just under 7,000 frames to go. The spear, how many units do they have left? Down to 26. Got sharpshooters here, out of ammunition. Do no captains. Looks to be a fresh unit. And we've got Trolln off Harad here. I think we've got a second unit here of Demons of the Desert. Sorry, no, second unit here of Dismounted Serpent Guard here. These ones here in the line are not armoured up. The black ones are the ones armoured up. Uruk-hai crossbows out of ammunition. Kel's men outside still not being engaged here. I think maybe now's the time to send them in. But most of the attacking forces here, and you can attack them in the rear now. I think these remaining forces out here would stand a better chance now that most of the attackers are inside. Champions Nafrat, Varag Bowman, Loke Narim, Southron Isis, yeah, you can take them on. You've got the men to do it. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. Just seeing how this battle evolves. 83 to 87.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
84 to 87.
enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Defender's looking pretty thin here. Oh, we've still got the Medusa Guard, a full unit of Westmark Infantry, Marksman Candos, doing no Rangers have ammunition. And these are Tharbad we know still have ammunition. But I wonder why they're struggling to fire. Medusa Guard looks like they've used up their javelins already.
Only half our force remains.
86 to 89. Attack is pretty much through on this side. Don't know what Duno Rangers are doing. Duno Rangers should be able to get into an elevated position right here. They can fire directly in. We're outside the fortress. Yeah, alright. Let's go and show you Kel's man out here that I'm talking about. We got some Gundor Spearmen here, 46. We got more Gundor Spearmen, sorry, 43. Some Marksmen at Andros. Nothing on the guard, and what's left of the Citadel Guard, which is just one soldier here. So as I said, over 100 men out here that Keller has maybe forgotten about, or doesn't know he has. He could send them in right now and attack the attackers in the rear at the same time they're fighting on the front. I think we'll times 2 speed it. $88 to $90.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Champions of the White Hand committed. You see, Jeff here could have run around the halls here, because their forces have already captured this side. They could run around and charge into the Medusa Guard, or run around here and charge into the backs of the Duno Rangers without having to go through the attacking forces right here. Head on. He's got time to do it. He's going to try and charge through. This could cost him a few wards.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Okay, I think that was Jev's general right there. $90 to $92. Here we go. Oh, come on, get in there, you bloody bugger. Oh, there we go. We're there. Bloody cannon. Oh, Duno Rangers must be out of ammunition. They have the swords out. Rangers trying to deny the champions a chance to charge in. Keller just sent in as many as outside. I think things will be much simpler for him.
By the enemy. We must help his men avenge him.
It doesn't have to be this tight. 92 to 92. Champions come back in again. Bad charge though. Jeff knows it, he's pulling out. Duno still does have ammunition. 93 and 93. Marksman Candos here facing the wrong way.
Good tidings. The
Oh
enemy
no,
general
that wasn't
lies
Jeb
dead.
General. It must have been a different enemy general before. Just a minute defeat then. Wasn't in. Royster's forces. Hang on. We see movement. I see movement. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Keller didn't break then, did he? He didn't admit defeat, did he? Oh, I think he did. I think that was Keller. He had the most troops left. Why did he admit defeat? Maybe he had to go, I don't know. Anyway, it's not over yet. It's 95 to 94. We've got Medicinal Guard here. Oh, that's irritating. Yeah, we're going to times 2 speed. I'll only times 6 speed. I don't know what's going to happen here at the end.
Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves in the night.
Okay, so I just quickly double checked to see whether or not there was any rules or anything as to explain that strange ending there towards the end. Because, in my opinion, that was a defending victory, or defender's victory there. I mean, Keller had plenty of men left over, more than the defenders had. And if they just sandwiched the attackers in, they had them dead to rights. So that should have been a defending victory there. I don't know why we had a mass admit defeat there on the defender's part. There was no rules explained to me in the email. So that's all I have to go by. So if Mac wants to explain the ending there to me, I really want to hear that, actually. Mac in the Wild got 3,746 kills, 102k 86, 2,299. Keller, 2,897. Son of Gimli, 729. Maggio, 691. Wanima, 25, 859. Ord or Malice, 972. And Jev and Me, 1,034. So great kill counts there all around for all players. It was a hard-fought victory. But I still think I need to give it to the defenders. I think they could have won that easily for that weird admit defeat there at the end. That doesn't make sense to me at all. I don't get that. Medicinal Guard 182, Helmingus 213, Shieldmanes Rohan each got over 200 kills. That's one of the best performances that I've seen from Shieldmanes. All three units got over 200 apiece. Helmingus 259, Riddermark Archers 139. Westmark Spearmen 183 and 189. Riddermark Spearmen 115. Eastmark Spearmen, each got 143 kills. That's really weird. Okay, that happened. Red Shield Veckerbrand 304. First Marshal's Bodyguard 630. That is impressive. Well done to Mac. He was very proud of that, actually. That's what I saw in the email, and he has every right to be. That is a great kill count there for that unit. So well done to him. Westmark Marshals 183, so awesome kill counts there. It ranged from excellent to fantastic, or outstanding, however you say it. But that is it. So thank you to Mac in the Wild for the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.